Hey everybody, I'm back with another haul video. I think this is part 3, and I'm looking at all the books. I got 2 short boxes of Marvel. I got 2 short boxes of Independence, and say about 2 short boxes of DC. And I have a short box of signed books that I picked up, and some novels, little short novels that I picked up, like stuff like this. I thought this was cool. I picked this up at Half Price Books. The Avengers Battle the Earthwrecker. These are cool. And little short books that they make, and everything, storybooks. And I'm like, I'm gonna read this. So, real small. And I got a bunch of other ones and everything. I'll show them to you later. Everything. Just wanted to show you that. And I got some new stuff that I got, like a half of short box of new stuff. I've been collecting these. The ones with the lightsabers. It was like an impulse thing because I saw them when they were online. I'm thinking, do I really want to do that? And then I went to the store and they had them all there. So I said, you know what? Boom, 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 boom. I just grabbed them all because I think they're cool. That's really cool. This is Han, Solo, and Chewbacca number 6. I'm not sure if I have them all. I went on to Half Price Books. Not Half Price Books, but I went on to Midtown Comics just to check and see if I had them. And I had them in my cart, some of them, because I went through before. And then I had to delete them because I got them at the Pack Rat comic book store. So I said, okay, I got to delete these, keep the ones that I don't have, hopefully get a whole set, because I did the same thing with the Jusco Covers. Remember the Jusco Covers where he did the corner artwork of all the Marvel comics? He painted them all. I collected all of those. I put them all in a big, like, flat row, and I took a picture of it and used it for a screensaver on my phone for a while. But and Todd Nuck, I didn't do that with all of the face shots that he did, the head shots, whatever you want to call them. But some of the ones, when I look at them, I go, you know, that's kind of cool. So when I saw the lightsabers, I said, that's kind of cool. So I went back and picked up some of the other ones. And the other ones that I like are these, the ones with the mech stuff of Wonder Woman and Superman. These, I got these 2. This is Superman is number 3, I think, and was number 2, and Wonder Woman's number 3. Batman, I missed out on it, so I got to get it. I saw it on Midtown Comics site, and then the next one is Green Lantern, and then they have not Darth Vader, what, Darkseid, but I'm not sure. I hope I get them all like this, because I think this is cool just to see them like that when I see covers like that. Kind of like when you see the suit designs or the character design covers and everything. Those are cool too. So when I saw this, I said, this is cool. I really like that one. They did it with Batman for number 1. And then they did it with other stuff, like when Batman in his car, Batman in his motorcycle, and stuff like that. Stuff like that is kind of cool. It's a cover grab. And I've heard that mentioned before, and I've done it. So it's just cool. So that's 2 of the new ones I got. But let me show you some of the stuff I picked up at Half Price Books. I got Amazing Spider-Man number 900, which is number 6. And I'm thinking, wow. So I got that. Look how thick that is. Kind of like the issue of, Venom number 200? Is that what it is? I think it was. I can't remember if that's the number, but they made it 200 and it real thick like that. So I got that. Then this was cool. This was a few bucks. Submariner number 36. I'm thinking, really? So it's kind of beat up. You see it's got some creases and everything in it, and some bends. But I got that. That was cool. And then they had more copies of this, but they didn't have them all, so I only grabbed number 1. Earth's Mightiest Mortals by Colin. I like Collins' artwork, so I got that one. Number 1 of that. And then this was cool. I think I passed this up before, or I saw Access was the name of the character, and I'm like, what is that? It looks kind of cheesy. I'm like, I don't know if I want to get that. And then I saw these. It was a Marvel Comics DC crossover. So I grabbed this. Unlimited Access, it says. Number 1. I got all 4 issues. Here's number 2. I didn't realize it was a crossover, and I looked at it because I flipped through it. I flipped past it, and I said, and then when I saw some other ones, they were kind of split up. And I said, you know what, go back and get those. That was number 3. Here's number 4. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll check it out. And they're like crossover, like amalgam type characters there. So I thought that was cool. So I got 1 through 4 of that. And then, let's see, I put these over here. And then I got like a bunch of, got them stuffed in here. I got G.I. Joe, 61, 62. And make sure I put these in order the way I got them. But I love this stuff because I like to flip through these books. Here's 61. Here's 62, G.I. Joe. And I got a bunch of them before, but I found these. I said, you know what? Even if I get multiple copies, cool. Here's 67. I can use them for prizes or something. Here's 73. And 75. These old books, it's like some of this stuff I just passed it up years ago when I was a kid or younger. And then now I'm picking them up now. Here's 83. So I think that's it of that. And then let's see, I'm gonna grab another stack. I found a bunch of Perez artwork books and everything. And one book I found on mycomicshop.com, I didn't buy it. And I'm thinking, I was going back and forth with it, I wasn't sure. It was $1,600. And it was graded. It was a 0.5. It had half a page missing. It was kind of beat up a little bit on the outside and everything, but it was a 0.5, so you know it was beat up. And I'm not, but it was signed by Herb Trimp, the artist. And I look on eBay, I look on other sites. I've never seen a copy of this. It was Hulk 181. First appearance of Wolverine, first full appearance, signed by the artist. It was graded. It was a point, I think it was a 0.5 or 0.5, however they do it. I should have took a picture of it because it's sold. And I said, that is so cool. I'm thinking, do I want to give up $1,600? Do I want to go into my savings and grab $1,600? But I'm thinking, it's a signed copy by Herb Trimp. None of the other books are going up into $4,000, over $4,000 in that same square. If you've ever been to mycomicshop.com, they got them all squared up in there in yellow squares or rectangles. And it said Signature Series. And I looked at it and I said, you know, it don't look too bad. It's cased in Herb Trimp right across the cover in black Sharpie for $1,600. And it was on there last week. It's gone now. I said, somebody pulled up the $1,600 and said, you know what? Stuff like that, I look at and go, I've never seen a signed copy of Hulk 181. And it's signed by Herb Trimp, the artist. But it said page 10 was half. It was cut off. I'm not sure if they used it for maybe a coupon or something like that. And it said it doesn't mess up the story though. And signed by Herb Trimp. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And I'm thinking, I'm nervous. I don't know if I should spend that much money. And now I'm looking back thinking maybe I should have. What do you guys think? I've never seen a signed copy of Hulk 181. Maybe you have. Let me know if you have. But Herb Trimp, I don't know. I'm looking at it like that's kind of like a once in a lifetime type thing. $1,600, but it was so beat up but it was still in a case and everything. Because I've seen beat up copies of Stan Lee and beat up copies of other stuff like that. But that one appearance of Wolverine for $1,600 signed a 0.5. I don't know. Maybe I should have got it. Maybe I don't. But what do you guys think? I thought it was cool, and I was this close. I was very close to just say, you know what, do it, and don't even think about it. Just get it, have it, save up, build your savings account back up. After that, don't buy anything for a while, and just have that signed copy. But now it's gone. Somebody got it though. I've checked eBay. Maybe somebody's going to try to resell it. I haven't seen it. So, and like you said, you've never seen a copy. I've never seen a copy of Herb Trimp, or of that copy of Hulk 181 signed by Herb Trimp. Okay. All right. What do you think? Okay. Now we're back to this. Okay. Spider-Girl number 17. It was a thicker copy. And I thought it was cool because who is that? Daddy. Once a web slinger. The daughter of the true Spider-Man. It's a double-sized spectacular. I thought it was kind of cool. So I grabbed it. This is cool. It was, what is this guy's name? Darren Cook. Savage Avengers number 19 variant. Very cool. I've seen that online, like graded for a big price, and I think it might be signed. I'm not sure. And then I got like a bunch of Avengers. The Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the Avengers, number 7. Not signed, but all George Perez artwork. Beautiful stuff. Here's number 8. Number 9. And then it jumped to 25. I have to go back and see if I can find some more. Here's 27. This is a 100-page monster. It's got like a reprinted story in it. There's 27. A little thicker. I like when he does the reflections in the face and everything. This is when they were trying to figure out which Avengers were going to be in the Avengers, which they were recruiting, and they were going to see which ones were going to stay. And you know, they kept the core few. And that was a very cool Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers story in that, when she had lost her powers and she was acting all cocky and rude and mean. They were like, "What's wrong with you?" She didn't tell them though. She lost her, like, what is it, Omega power, whatever it was, her, where she could change into binary or some power or something like that, and she could be energy, or it was something like she lost a major power thing from something, and they were saying, "What's wrong with you? Why aren't you doing this?" And she wasn't following orders and stuff, and she was like, "Okay, you're fired." And it was like, "No, you ain't firing me. I quit." They were like, "What's wrong with her?" And she wasn't telling anybody and everything. It was a really good story the way they wrote it. Okay, here's number 28. Here's 29. 30. And 31. I might have more. I gotta check. That's 31. Very cool. Let's see what else we got in here. I'm trying to get them all out of the box. Let's see. I loved it. Mike Deodato, Punisher War Journal. My second greatest artist I love. His artwork is Mike Deodato. Here's Punisher War Journal number 4. Number 4. Like that. I got a whole box of Mike Deodato, a whole box of George and stuff like that, and a whole more Alex Ross. I don't have a whole box of George stuff because I haven't picked up a lot of stuff from him. And like a lot of that stuff, I had it, sold it years ago. It's like, So, okay, here we go. Siege Epilogue. The Century Fallen Sun. Number 1 one-shot. Very cool. Never saw that, so I'm grabbing it. Ultimates number 1. I got a copy of this. I wanted to see if there was a variant cover of this, but this is number 1 of Ultimates 3, number 1. This looks cool. Ultimate Vision, number 0. Then I got Amazing Fantasy, number 1. I got 1 through 5, I think it came up. The big premiere issue is a variant cover there. And here's number 2. Peach Momoko. This is beautiful. Number 3. No, this is number 3. Then I got number 4. Very cool. And number 5. Very cool. That was it of that. And then I got Carnage. Let me see if I got them all here. I was surprised to find these. I got a whole set of them a few years ago, and then I found these 3. And these were cheaper than what I paid for the other ones. This is number 1 of Carnage. There's number 2. And number 3. Stuff like that, like I said, when I find multiples of stuff, I can use them for prizes. And I still have to upload a contest video, because I said once I reach 1,300 subscribers, I'm just going to do a contest. I'll get that done soon. Maybe I'll start it maybe on Sunday or something like that if I get to the weekend when I'm not working. Okay, here we go. Marvel Onslaught Universe. I thought this was cool too. I got that. Then I found these. Hawkeye number 1. The girl, the daughter. That's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Here's number 4. Number 5. And number 6. I love the covers. The artwork inside, it's okay. But the covers are great. Then I found these. I saw these. I wanted to pick them up before, and I passed them up because I didn't see them all. But I can't find number 1. I didn't find number 1. But I got Thor and Loki, the 10th Realm, 2 through 5. And it's got, this has a Del Keown cover, but it's mostly Simone Bianchi artwork. That's number 2. I got to see if there's a number 2 with Simone's artwork on it. This is very cool. I like this. That's number 3. Here's number 4. And number 5. Very nice. A lot of cool stuff. And then I found, like I said, every time I find sets or runs, I try to get them all. And I found this too. For some reason, I went to this one Half Price Books and they didn't have all this stuff before. Then I went back the next week or a few days later. They put them out. So I got a lot of runs of stuff. Ultimate War, number 1. Very cool. I remember when it came out and I never bought it. Here's Ultimate War number 2. Number 3. And number 4. I'm not sure if there's any more, but it's very cool. I like the clean covers like that. Then I found this one. This is cool. True Believers, Hulk Returns. I can't remember which issue this is from. What were they doing? It was the Homecoming or something like that, or something that they were doing. But first appearance of Immortal Hulk. Very cool. Spooky cover. I remember when that came out and they had the cartoony one from Scotty Young and stuff like that, and I wanted to get them all. I thought they were kind of cool, and that's when Scotty Young was doing a bunch of covers and stuff like, which he still is, but I didn't get it. And then you find out, it's like, I should have got it. That was the first appearance. You don't know. And one thing that drives me crazy is I was collecting all the Alex Ross covers, and Black Panther, Captain America, Iron Man, Iron Man. And then I didn't get Black Panther number 3. I got all of them but that one because I put it in my cart and I didn't order it because I wasn't going to the store. And I said, you know what, just order it online. I'll go to the store some other time. And that's the one that's worth a lot of money because it has a first appearance. And I'm like, what are you doing? But you can't get them all. So this was cool. I got The Hunt. This was like 1 through 4. Matt Kent, one of my favorite writers, along with Kurt Busiek and Mark Waid and stuff like that. Guys like that. And Marjorie, Marjorie Tate? She does all the, I forgot the name of the comic books that she does, but I love her artwork too, and I mean her writing. Here's The Hunt, number 1. Here's number 2. And number 3 is the book that she wrote with all the animals talking, independent. Is number 3. Love that. And here's number 4. I wanted to grab them because it was a set. This one, I always grab these when I see them. And this has a little bend in it. Marvels. I got the Silver Surfer on it. This is number... What is that? Issue number... Uh-oh. Book 3. I'm going to make sure. Yeah, book 3. That was cool. I love that. And what's going on? Okay. So ever since I changed carriers for my phone, I was with Sprint and I changed it to Spectrum, and it keeps coming up with this message on there: permission needed for this and this and this. I'm like, wait a minute, it saved me a lot of money. Okay, I got Bishop number 1, very cool. And then I found Black Panther, another copy of this. I like this because it's Alex Ross artwork, number 1, wraparound cover. And then here's another run. A run of things. I said, you know what? I never read this, and I want to read it, so I'm going to grab it. And, yeah. Okay. Ultimate Nightmare. I thought I didn't have the cover, so when I went out again, I bought 2 of them. I bought another one. Ultimate Nightmare number 1. So I got 2 of that. And then I found number 2. Here's number 3. And 4, and number 5. So that would be something to read. Then I found another. They're starting to fall over. Found another one, Heist. I only found 2 through 4. So here's 2, 3, and 4. That's that. Then I found a Domino, number 1. Number 1. Then this was cool. This was a series, New Universal. So it's written by Warren Ellis, and I got number 1. I got all of them. 1. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then this is New Universal Shock Front, number 1. I'm not sure what this was about. Like I said, I have to look at them all. And then this was Shock Front number 2. And this is New Universal 1959. One shot. Okay, just a second. Okay, I'm back. Let's see, I got Daredevil 297. I like this because I like Typhoid Mary. Nice cover. Then I got this one. This is cool. Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and the Scarlet Witch. Guest starring The Vision. This is Marvel Team Up number 130. And I'm not sure how'd you like the Falcon and Winter Soldier thing on Disney? It wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't too bad. It had some stuff in it. You were like, okay. But John Walker was interesting. You see him in the mask, and you're used to that Chris Evans jawline and nose, and you see him, and you're like, something doesn't look right. It just looks off because he's got a different face and everything. It was just weird. But I got John Walker, U.S. Agent, number 1. But it wasn't too bad. Let me know what you think about that one. The series. Not all of them were great. I still haven't finished watching Loki and everything. I watched Moon Knight and all the other ones, and I haven't watched Ms. Marvel. Heard good and bad about it, so I'm like, okay, I can watch it. And I watched my 3rd and 4th episode of Mandalorian, and I'm moving on. It is good. I like it. I like it. This is the way. I like it. Wow. And to see him start asking questions, going, what are you going to do with the kid? What are you worried about it for? And he was like, he's actually going to go back. He started the ship up, and he powered down. I'm going to go back and get it. Get him. Get her. He wasn't going to leave it behind. And I'm like, wow. Now I know I ultimately kind of like what's going to happen, but I watched part of it near the end, what was going on, and different characters coming in that we all know and love. And I said, stop it right now. And I went and, this was last year or so, I paid for a subscription. And my friend said, watch it. And I started watching it, and then I stopped. And people were asking me, you still haven't watched it yet? Now I'm going to make myself do it. So I'm watching a few episodes a day, and then I jump to something else, everything. But it wasn't bad. So, okay. Now I watched that movie, Nope. Like I told you, I said that before. That wasn't too bad either. But so, there's a lot of stuff to watch. Okay, Dark Reign, The List, Wolverine, number 1, one shot. Got that. This was a cool cover. I like the way it's laid out and everything. Hulk smash the Avengers. 1 of 5. So I grabbed that one. And then this was cool. Love Ed McGinnis artwork. One shot. Dark Reign, The List, Secret Warriors. Grab that. Like I said, it seemed like there was a lot of stuff that were complete series and stuff like that. So when I saw The List and Dark Reign and stuff like that, and I saw the Ultimate Nightmare and different things, I said, you know what? Grab them all, read them, everything, and check them out. And they might have them in trade paperbacks or hardcovers right now, collecting all that stuff. But I don't know. When I saw the books, I like the individual books a lot. But to save space, you're going to get the trade paperbacks. This was cool. Fantastic Four featuring Doctor Doom. Fall of the Mutants tie-in. I remember that when that came out years ago. Wow, man. 310. Grab that. No, 312. My mistake. What am I looking at? I'm looking at the price. No. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay. 312. And then I got these. I like Bendis's run and Alex Maleev's run on Daredevil. So I know it's kind of controversial and everything, but I liked it the way he handled some of the characters and everything, and how he had Matt act and stuff. So I got 77, 78, and 81. Here's 77. Oop. 78 and 81. And this one, I didn't know whether I got this for Janet or not, but it was a nice condition, so I grabbed it. Alien number 8. And I picked up the new Alien story as well. That's in my new pile because I want to check it out. This is Necrotia Aftermath one-shot with Dazzler on the cover. Then I have Sabretooth 1 and 2. Bart Sears artwork. That's 1 and 2. Then I got Rescue 2020 1 and 2. Nice covers. I like that. 1 and 2. This was a cool cover. It's a one-shot too. Thunderbolts Reason and Madness. Wow. Then this was number 1. I couldn't find any more. I wanted to try to find all 6 of them. Maybe they'll put them out later. They do that. I've talked about it before. They'll put out some and then they'll grab more and put them out. And I just got to remember which half-price books because I went to all of them and grabbed all this stuff. Let's see. 1 of 6. First Family. 4 First Family. Then I was surprised to get this one. This is number 1 of Silk. I was like, wow. I got another copy of it. It's kind of faded a little bit, but it's nice. Thinking about starting, I don't know if I want to seriously do it or not, thinking about grading stuff and sending it in. Choice books though, I'm not going to send in everything, you know, just send in stuff that you really like. Here's number 5 of Uncanny X-Men. Very cool. Here's number 6. Number 7. Make sure I got these 8 because they jump around 8. Here's number 11. And speaking of Red Hulk, since they got to change actors and everything like that, and I forgot who it was. Who was it that they picked? It was a new guy that they picked to be the new Red Hulk and General Thunderbolt Ross. And I'm thinking, oh, so number 12. I saw that. My mind's not thinking right now who it is. There's 501. 502. I love this cover. 503. Very cool. Here's 504. I have a set of these before, but I found another one. 508. 510. Here's 515. And 516 is a cool cover. 516. Okay, and then I found all of these. Weapon X. And they were all together. I'm like, wow. Okay. They had them before, and I think I passed them up. They didn't have this many. This is number 1. Okay. I'm running out of room over here. There's number 2. Here's number 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. A lot of them. 11. I was like, wow. 11. I'm like, they're all here. Should I buy them all? Here's 12. I don't even know if the story's good, but I hope it is. Here's 13. 14. 15. 16. Make sure they don't fall. Here's 17. 18. 19. They're all there. I think this is all of them. Here's 20. They probably keep going on. I'm not sure. And 21. Wow. I was like, I gotta buy them all. Gotta buy them all because they look cool. Just seeing when you see them, you're like, that looks cool. All of them. Okay. Then these are the last ones I'm gonna show you, and then it'll be done. Winter Guard. I got the Todd Nook headshots cover. That's number 1 variant. And then I got another copy of this Astonishing X-Men number 25 with Simone Bianchi artwork and Warren Ellis writing. That's 25. Love it. 26. 27. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Beautiful artwork, and it changes to Phil Jimenez. 33, 34, and then that was the last one of that, and this is my last book, Uncanny X-Men number 346. Very cool. Maguire artwork. Wow, a little thicker, but I grabbed these two. All right, let me know what you think. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for coming to the channel. I'm going to be doing a contest. I'm going to start it on Sunday or Saturday, something like that, and have it go for a week. And I'm giving away the action figures and stuff like that. So that's going to be fun. And then once I get that going, I'll start more. Everything has just been off a little bit, trying to get different things done. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. You guys have a great day, great week. Rest of the week, Collected Dude is out.